motherfucker down the drain like me. Just to pour that motherfucker down the drain like me. Just to pour that motherfucker down the drain like me. Would you use your water bill to dry the stain like me? Are you high enough without the Mary Jane like me?
Yo, what's up guys, Vohns here, back with another video on the No Remorse Client YouTube channel, and today, boys, we have our 600 subscriber Q&A special video. I know you guys have been waiting over a week for this video, so it's finally here. Now, before I go into answering all of the questions you guys commented on our recent videos, I just want to say a couple of things, and the first one is really big. It's that we made a new Twitter for our team because unfortunately our old Twitter got stolen by some unknown user, and we don't want to go through the hassle of trying to take it back. It was only a 200 subscriber account, and obviously this guy who has our Twitter is pretty advanced and he knows how to stay logged onto it, so we just gave up. It was only a 200 follower account. I almost said 200 subscriber, oh no. But it wasn't a big loss to us, so we just made a new Twitter, and we want to make sure everyone watching us keeps up with the right Twitter. I want to make sure everyone's on the same page, no one's confused, everyone knows what Twitter we're active on, and we're going to be releasing a whole bunch of information, news, announcements, etc. regarding the team on there. So make sure you guys go follow us. The link will be in the description down below to that Twitter. The @ is the same. It's @NoRemorse_NR. The other thing I wanted to say is that we recently picked up a few editors and a few GFX designers. I want to welcome Shy to the team. I want to welcome Hex Creates to the team, and I also want to welcome Frozen to the team. Now, as far as editors, I want to welcome Zero NR to the team and Kamizer NR to the team. So expect to see some crazy like montages coming from us soon. Now that we have two really good editors, we're going to be coming through with a lot of individual montages, and by the end of this month, we should have a huge team taj coming out for you guys. I'm very excited to announce that. We're going to be doing a final team taj before BO4 featuring all of our clips from every single Call of Duty game. So, yeah, guys, those are my two announcements to you guys. Now, without further ado, let's get straight into the Q&A. Now, the first question comes from Not So Goatly, and he says, if there was one major thing you guys would like to improve, what would it be? To be honest, right now, we're doing good when it comes to recruiting, but I'd still like to recruit more GFX designers and editors who are very consistent, because in the past, we've had trouble with consistency when it came to designers, because it's not that we never had good designers, but it's just the fact that they weren't active, so we never got to represent ourselves the way we would like to, because we had some amazing designers in this team, but they were always inactive. So GFX is definitely something I want to improve, and as well as every other thing that we want to, go up on, because we're perfectionists here at No Remorse Clan. Now, the next question comes from IQJX, and he says, where were you born? And I was born in Los Angeles, California, and he also asked, have you lost your V-card? Unfortunately, no, I'm a loser, I know. Next question comes from Mr. Random, and he says, so do you plan on uploading anything else in Fortnite and Black Ops? Absolutely, expansion is key when it comes to running a successful team. I can't say we're going to be expanding into any other games anytime soon. We may experiment with Overwatch here and there, but that won't come until, like, a long time from now, because we want to get more people who are good at a different variety of games. So we're definitely going to work on that. That's one of our big plans for the future when it comes to goals in No Remorse Clan. The next question comes from Outlied AR, and he says, are you guys still recruiting people for a Fortnite team? Absolutely, we are still recruiting for a Fortnite team. If you want specific details on that, message us on Twitter at NoRemorse_NR, or you can watch a video we released about a month ago of me explaining how to join the team as a Fortnite player in No Remorse Clan. The next question comes from Nexters. I have no idea who this guy is, man. He's so irrelevant. He sounds really irrelevant. No, I'm just kidding. My boy Shady asked, what are your goals for the future? We have different goals here at No Remorse Clan. I'm not going to go into too much specific detail because we want to move up into the goals rather than just fantasizing about them. But I can say one thing we want to accomplish in the nearby future is to come up as a Black Ops 4 team, get our names out there to bigger clans, and obviously we're going to do that through providing a great amount of pub stomping gameplays and world records, anything that falls under the category like that relates to that kind of stuff. We're going to be dropping a lot of high kill gameplays, world records, nuclears. We're going to be doing all kinds of stuff on BO4, man. And we're going to come up as a great team that's known for being good, that's known for having good pub stompers. Now, the next question comes from Larry O'Cole 12, and he asked, what is your favorite animal? My favorite animal is a giraffe. I don't know, man. They have really long necks, and I just like them. The next question comes from Nexters once again, and he asked, what is your definition of Ooga Booga? Ask Insanity. That's his language. He should know about that. The next question comes from NF Shadow, and he says, can you comment on the mobile high kill Fortnite game last video? Yeah, about that, you said mobile. If it was on mobile, then first of all, the player who he was playing with would have a mobile icon next to his name. And yes, it did say he wasn't present in the game. However, Virtue does not have an Xbox icon next to his name. If he was on a different server other than an Xbox server, he would have an Xbox icon next to his name. So that just proves that he's actually on Xbox servers. So hopefully that answers your question, NF Shadow. The next question comes from Savage Reaper, and he asked, cereal before milk or milk before cereal? Man, I'm just going to solve this legendary question once and for all. I put orange juice in my cereal. There you go. Everyone should do that. Orange juice tastes delicious with cereal. I put orange juice in my Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Tastes absolutely wonderful. The next question comes from Tierra Burnett, and this girl said, what you trying to do with the... Okay, let me stop. Tierra Burnett, let me answer your question more properly. Tierra Burnett says, what would you do with a mill? Now, I'm assuming you meant, what would you do with $1 million? So we're going to go with that. With $1 million, I can't really do much because I'm 15. I would just basically invest all of that into technology and anything that has to do related to gaming, which is pretty much YouTube, because that's what I'm grinding for right now. I mean, I probably would buy like some sort of sports car for me, like, so when I get older, I'll have like a car to drive in, but that's pretty much all I can really do with $1 million. When you think about it, $1 million doesn't really do much if you put into perspective. At least if you're spending all of it, it will go by quickly. I mean, I have several family members who were millionaires at one point, believe it or not, but not anymore. So you gotta like invest into business if you are a millionaire. The next question comes from Steve Jobs, and he says, I have 2 questions for the Q&A. Question 1, iPhone or Android? And question 2, do you think there will be some kind of game exploit on BO4, like trapping, XP lobbies, mods, etc. So to answer your first question, iPhone or Android, I'm going to make this simple because it's a very huge debate, but I'm going to have to go with iPhone in my opinion. It just looks a lot better, it runs a lot better, it has a lot of cool features that Androids don't have, and I feel like it outweighs Android severely when it comes to looks and features. Oh my god, I cannot talk. But yeah, just going to make that debate plain and simple. I don't want to go into too much detail because his commentary is already long enough. But his second question says, do you think... Oh, I already read your second question. My bad. Do you think there will be any game exploits like trapping, XP lobbies, mods? Absolutely. We've seen it in basically every other previous COD title. Trapping is obviously 100% going to be a thing in Black Ops 4 because Nuketown is a map. They have sentry guns, and sentry guns are obviously used to block off spawn points, so the enemies are only spawning in one territory. So I do believe there's going to be spawn trapping, especially since Nuketown is going to be featured in the game. Now, for XP lobbies and mods, we have seen those in a couple of previous titles, including Black Ops 3. So I wouldn't be surprised if they had something like that in the game. I'm not 100% sure, but, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if I saw one. Now, we're coming close to the end of this Q&A. Only a few more questions left. The next question comes from Big Jake, and he says, if you had to bang one, who would it be, SS Sniper Wolf or Pokimane? If this was me when I was 12 years old in 6th grade, I would have definitely went with SS Sniper Wolf because everyone used to fanboy her back in like 2013, but I don't know, man, she's just kind of like toxic. She's just known for being a YouTuber that's always like spreading negativity on Twitter, and she's just annoying, so I'm gonna have to go with Pokimane. Don't get me wrong, SS Sniper Wolf is cute, but like Pokimane is just much better. That's all I have to say. Larry O'Cole says, once again, can I join ZF? Absolutely, you're in. The Gamer Ops 3 asked, when are you going to make an RC video for BO4? Look at the reply to your comment. That should sum it up for you. And the last question comes from Robson, and he says, is BO3 stale yet? To be honest with you, I don't think it's stale, but it's really close to being stale. But you got to give it prompts for having this many people play it in its 3rd year. I mean, that's just a fact. A lot of people play this game. There's more people on BO3 than there are on World War II, and World War II is only in its first year in, so, you know, definitely BO3 is not stale completely, but it is an old game. But, you know, it's 3 years old. What do you expect? A game obviously gets old after its first year, but very impressive that it made it this far and had this many people. So that was the Q&A for you guys. Very first Q&A, a little bad, I don't know. Let me know how I did in the comment section down below. Hopefully the screenshots of your questions will show on screen if our editor comes through. If not, we'll just work on having that in the next Q&A. Like I said, this is our very first Q&A, but we're definitely going to do some more here in the nearby future and on our personal channels. So stay tuned, guys, by subscribing if you haven't already, and leave a like on the video if you enjoy. I'll catch you in the next one. It's been your boy Vohns. Peace out.